Welcome to today's video. We're on the Saarjõe hiking trail. The plan is to take about a 10-kilometer hike. In the middle of the hike there should be a nice campfire spot. We're gonna make a fire and we're gonna cook some nice campfire food. So come along and enjoy the beautiful Estonian winter with me. Let's not take too much from one tree. I'm actually very new to this, well, I wouldn't call it hiking I guess, but to this solo walking, solo tripping stuff. Most of the time I go camping with a friend, who I'm sure that soon enough you will see on this channel as well. But I kind of made an agreement with my girlfriend that she would go on a solo trip. My aim is to go on a solo hiking trip where I stay overnight alone in the forest as well. Kind of practicing in order to keep my end of the bargain. At the moment I just don't have the gear to stay overnight in this type of weather, although I would love to actually. Even during the daytime you hear so many noises in the forest. The whole time it feels like somebody is right behind me. It was actually supposed to snow a lot today as well. Most of it dumped during the night already. So it would have been an interesting experience to hike in a snowstorm. But I actually wanted to test out the new tool that I got as well. Got this foldable saw. There's a log here that is right across the path, so I'll try and help to clear out the path a little bit. It's actually a lot more work than I imagined, but it works. That old saying that you get warmth 3 times from wood. So first is looking for it, and second is cutting it, and then the third time, of course, when you burn the wood. I guess it's true what the hikers say. I may have underestimated this walk a little bit. 2.5 k in. I'm getting hungry already. We still have quite a ways to go before I can even start the fire. But it's fine. Let's take a look at how far along we are. So we started from here, from Saiveski. We're now in Vana loodusmets. have all of this to still go. Looks like the National Forest Service has done some maintenance work here, I think. Or no. I guess somebody has actually eaten that. Who gets that high? A moose? We'll have to look it up. Actually, one of the things that I would like to achieve with this channel, other than just showing my adventures that I try to take, is that I also want to become more knowledgeable about nature in general. I've grown up in a city, or in a town rather, my whole life. When I was little, then my grandpa tried to teach me some stuff about trees, etc. But let's just say that when I was a kid, I was more interested in playing computer games than listening to what my grandpa had to say. It's my turn to learn all of this stuff on my own. If I get any viewers who have some suggestions where to learn, how to learn, what to learn as well, then I'm all ears. For example, one of the things that I would really love to learn, although I think I hate it at the moment, is fishing. I really haven't had the chance to learn fishing, but now it's become like a, I don't want to say interesting, but something that I would like to know how to do. This might be a nice spot to make some tea. Let's try with this. We have the forest church and some sort of a statue. See the monument. It's a quote from our national epic. For the Estonian partisans within whose heart and soul the free Estonia lived. We have reached the fireplace. Already made a pile of firewood, or chopped some wood that was available on this camping spot. Had the idea was forgot my pan. I was supposed to make some fried potatoes and egg and sausage, but another thing that I need to learn is how to consistently start the fire. I can do it from time to time, but it seems to be that I can only do it in ideal conditions. So That was a bit of a failure on my part. Probably seeing the previous clip, I did manage to start the fire, but for some reason, no matter what I did, I couldn't keep the fire going. It just didn't grow into like a proper fire. What I wanted to make for food needed coals anyway, and coals would take time, and I'm kinda running out of time at this point. Oh, what is this? It's like some sort of a shelter. Or a place for some pagan ritual. Managed to start the fire using just birch bark and a ferro rod, which I think I've never been able to do before. But you know, you live and you learn. I'm getting hot again. When I was struggling with the fire, I got cold, so I put on the thicker buffer jacket. But now I'm too lazy to switch back to the other one. I think I actually know what the issue was with the fire. The main problem was that it just kind of overwhelmed the fire, because as soon as the a little bit of flames started showing, then I already basically threw like thicker logs on it instead of trying to use like the logs, or I should have had more, not like shavings, but these like smaller pieces of wood. That I think I can only blame myself at the moment. So let's check where we are. This is our destination and the start, Saeveski. And we are here in the Söömiil. And the initial idea was to try and gather the wood for the fire from the forest as well, and to test out the surroundings of that camping spot, or the fireplace were so neat and cleaned up. But then it means that we will have another chance to test out the saw somewhere else. Maybe we can cut down something like this. This is like a standing dead tree. The only problem is that the top is gone as well, so that means that water has spoiled. And this one is probably rotten as well if you look at the bottom. Last 500 meters. Hungry now, so well, this is it for today. I didn't get exactly what I wanted from this trip, but at the same time I managed to start a fire in a way that I haven't started it before, and I think that next time we can do exactly what we want to do. So until next time, and have a good one.